Welcome to the Weather Gurus podcast for this Monday, July 18th, 2022 for the lower 48 United States. Thank you for joining me. My name is Tony. Thank you for joining me. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button for the latest conditions, weather conditions that will be affecting all of us here in the lower contiguous 48 United States. I appreciate your support here at the Weather Guru channel. Well, we're going to get right into it. Looking at the current surface map here, we have some showers associated with a stationary boundary, a frontal boundary here pushing through the central, mid-Atlantic, and the northeast right now, producing showers and thunderstorms. A couple of these were severe thunderstorm warning in the Baltimore, Maryland area, just north of Baltimore County there, and some of these in the southern PA were warned, but they were discontinued. They thought they had a brief tornado watch, a warning there, but the rotation just wasn't strong enough. It was more straight line winds. It wasn't that broad, that tight circling, that couplet, that rotation that we like to see there. But that's why we have deep showers here in the south, down stretching anywhere from north of Mobile, Alabama, into Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi, Greenville, Mississippi, up through the Mississippi River toward Memphis. Showers continue in the central, eastern Appalachians there, from just mountains of western North Carolina up through Johnson City, Tennessee, and up through I-81 corridor through Roanoke and up through the mountains of West Virginia there. Also in the central U.S., it's still very hot. This continues to be a pressing concern as air conditioners and the power grid is pressed for max from Dallas-Fort Worth through the Red River Valley of Oklahoma, up through Kansas, Nebraska, and through the Dakotas. Temperatures are averaging 99, 95. Heat indices have been 105 to 110, sometimes 115. Very hot out there. The monsoonal flow is coming to an end in New Mexico and Arizona. It's dry today for anywhere from the I-25 corridor from Santa Fe up through Truth or Consequences, Albuquerque, Taos, on up through Raton and Colorado Springs. Pretty dry, just popcorn showers. Utah, the Four Corners area is looking good. Out west is looking absolutely fabulous. If you're coming down the PCH Highway through San Francisco, down through Oxnard and Malibu, absolutely fabulous conditions there in San Diego. Fabulous in the PNW, the Pacific Northwest as well. Seattle, on eastward and on through the Cascades and over the passes. Everything looks absolutely great. So that's the current outlook that we have right now in the lower 48. National Hurricane Center for the tropics, no tropical activity is expected in the next 48 hours. As you can see, it's pretty clear, but the eastern Pacific, we do have Estelle still out there, and Estelle is a Category 1 hurricane with max sustained winds at 80 miles an hour. Minimum central pressures at 986 millibars. Just hang on to that. But as it traverses west into the more cooler waters away from the Baja California and the Cabo, it's going to be upwelling and stirring up those cooler waters. It's going to forecast to be weakening here soon here in the next couple of days. It's moving quite fast too. West-northwest at 12 knots or 14 miles an hour. So it's going to be moving through those cooler waters. Right now it's passing through some islands there south of Cabo San Lucas, and then once it becomes that, it'll be clear and it'll be weakening from a hurricane status. Elsewhere, Hawaii, you had Darby come through. Darby's no longer disintegrated. It's disintegrated, melted out in the central Pacific there. Disturbances there, and it wasn't able to keep its status past the international date line. It would have become a cyclone or something, but now it's just a typhoon. But now it's just it's disintegrated. Hawaii looks clear. Everything looks good going on right there as well. So that is your update for the contiguous United States, lower 48. Continue to be weather vigilant for the watches and warnings as we continue to go through this heat spell in the next couple of days. Anywhere from the upper Midwest to the Northeast, there could be more slight and marginal risks, according to the Storm Prediction Center, for thunderstorms that could be severe in nature, meaning that it could be, pea-sized hail or nickel-sized hail with these gusty straight-line winds. Sometimes it can spin up an EF0 tornado, but we can't rule that out, but that has not been the case so far today. So thank you for joining me once again. Please be sure to subscribe to Weather Guru, and thank you for your support. Have a great day wherever you are.